Hey guys, how are you? Okay, today's video is actually just going to be a quick tip video, which I want to try and make more of these kinds of videos where they're just quick in nature, just to tell you something that I recently tried or discovered that works really well, and I just want you to know like right away, and I don't want to have to make a really long video to tell you about it. Even though this one might turn out really long because I'm having a very long introduction to tell you about quick tip videos. Okay, so this video I wanted to tell you about how I was able to cure my sunburn literally overnight. I don't know what is going on with me this summer, but every time I go out in the sun, every time we go to the beach, I end up getting a sunburn, which freaks me out because I am anti-sunburn. I'm anti-skin cancer. I think we all kind of are, but I'm just always really, really careful with my sunscreen. And I try not to be in the sun for longer than like 30 minutes, and I still have been getting burned. And this last week I went to the beach. I was at the beach almost every day because Taylor had a beach camp thing that he was doing. And the second day I was there, my whole stomach and the front part of my legs all the way to my feet were lobster, like bright red, like the most painful kind of sunburn you could imagine. I mean, you could see where my bathing suit was. It was just a really, really bad moment for me, and it hurt so bad. So I came home, and I had heard that there was a way to take the pain away immediately using apple cider vinegar. I am such a believer in apple cider vinegar anyway, especially with just your body. I take this nearly every day in my apple cider vinegar drink that I make, and so I don't know, it's good for your face. There's just so many good things about this. So when I heard that this could cure my sunburn, I decided I didn't care what I would smell like. I didn't want to peel. I didn't want to be in pain. I wanted it to turn to a tan, and I was going to smell like apple cider vinegar if that's what it took to make it happen. And let me just tell you, this worked. I cannot even believe it. I took a wet washcloth, wet with water, and then I poured some of this on the washcloth. And then, so it was kind of diluted with the wet washcloth. There's other ways to do this. You can put it in a bowl mixed with this with water and put the washcloth in that. I was in a hurry. I wanted it to feel better quickly, so I just poured it on my washcloth. And then I took the washcloth and I just laid it across my stomach, just kind of patted it in, and did the same thing all the way down my legs. I actually at one point was so desperate, I'm not gonna lie, that I just got my hands wet, poured apple cider vinegar onto my hands, went like this, and just started rubbing it on my stomach and legs, because I was like, this washcloth thing is just taking too long. I just want it on. I have to warn you, the apple cider vinegar is really acidic, which is why you want the water, because you want it to not be so intense on your skin. But I was already feeling intense on my skin with how bad my burn was that I didn't care. It did sting just a little bit, but then literally within minutes, I felt better. Like my skin didn't hurt. But if you're like, I don't want to smell like apple cider vinegar, don't even worry, because you're going to let that dry, and then when you put on the coconut oil with the peppermint and lavender, you won't smell like apple cider vinegar anymore, I promise. The combination of using the apple cider vinegar and then the coconut oil and the peppermint, coconut oil and the peppermint oil, I'm not even kidding you, literally within 20 minutes, I did not have the sting or the burn of my sunburn anymore. It was still bright red, but it didn't hurt. One thing I forgot to mention is before I did this, I did jump in the cold shower to rinse off, just to get the sunscreen off, to get the sand off, so that I had a clean body to start with. I didn't just come home and put the sun over sunscreen and sand, because I don't know that it would be as effective. You want a clean slate. And then 24 hours later, I am not even exaggerating this. I know I'm a middle child, but I am not exaggerating right now. My sunburn turned to a tan. I never peeled. It's now a week later. I still haven't peeled. It is a nice tan. I didn't end up using any aloe. I didn't use any aloe vera after sun lotion. This is all that I did. Apple cider vinegar, coconut oil, and peppermint oil. And if you have it, add a drop of lavender as well. And I pretty certain, I can't promise you because I'm not a doctor, I don't know these things for certain, but from my experience, it will literally cure your sunburn in 24 to 48 hours. I have to add an extra 24 hours because I don't know for sure. Yeah, so that is my quick-ish tip on how to cure your sunburn naturally and quickly. And if you guys have other suggestions, ideas, natural remedies that you've tried that you could not believe worked so well, please leave a comment below so that we can try those out too throughout the summer. I really hope that this helped you. I hope that this works for you. I'll talk to you guys later.